Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to the news. As a result of the fuel subsidy removal and also the petrol price hikes, several groups have been calling for a nationwide strike and also a protest. So, my country people, I'm sure that the federal government has to, intervene in this before it will lead to another strike. Because if this strike should eventually proceed, it is going to bring about a negative impact on our economy. Yes, it will bring about a negative impact on our economy. You will see that the strike will lead to, shortage of essential commodities, and it will lead to hike in prices of goods and services. So we don't want that at this point in time. And I'm sure and I hope that the federal government will listen to their demand. As group urges the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) TUC to declare nationwide strike protest over petrol price hikes. Hello guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. A group, Joint Action Front, has called on the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria to declare a nationwide strike and protest over the recent hikes in petrol prices occasioned by the subsidy removal. The group, in a statement on Thursday, jointly signed by its chairperson, Dr. Dupo Fasina, and also the Secretary Comrade Abiodun Arumu, said, since President Bola Tinubu made the pronouncement on Monday, the country has been further plunged into a crisis as petroleum prices went as high as 600 naira. It also lamented that average Nigerians now have to walk a long distance to work and other destinations. The group explained that despite the initial denial by our very own government that the removal of the subsidy had not come into effect, the same government, through the NNPC, officially increased the prices of petrol from 185 to as high as 557 naira, and also with an indication that it may go higher. This shows that the Tinubu government, whose legitimacy is still in question, is not only anti-poor but also out to use the seat as a tool of governance. We call for a mass rejection of this anti-poor policy and other capitalist attacks, including the devaluation of Naira, which Tinubu has planned to unleash on working people, youth, and poor in line with dictates of World Bank and the IMF. The already petroleum price hike has compounded the pre-existing economic hardship, which itself was a result of the capitalist policies of the APC government. And you see, this has brought about high cost of living and high inflation, which is at present over 22% and which will worsen in the nearest future. So we have therefore called on the masses not to be deceived by the claim that the removal of the so-called fuel subsidy will make more money available for education and infrastructure. So you see, all these policies, they are planned and this will not benefit the masses. So for instance now, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has planned to introduce tuition fees in universities, which means that high school fees beyond the capacity of many working class people and the poor. Therefore, whatever money fed up from the removal of the so-called subsidy would be looted and would be used to further finance the lifestyles of these top government officials. So therefore, my country people, the group have urged Nigerians to insist that the government must make its refineries work. Yes, they must make their refineries work instead of relying on the newly opened Dangote refinery. We propose as the first step a declaration of a 48-hour general strike and the nationwide mass protest, something which can be reviewed if the Tinubu's government remains unyielding. However, after the declaration, there must be adequate mobilization and and sensitization activities and public meetings at workplace, communities, markets, and schools, the group said. My wonderful people, this is really, really happening, my country people. You see this strike where these people wan enter so, no be small problem go enter o, as be say dem wan go strike so. No be small problem go come up, because if they eventually go on a strike, that means everything will just turn upside down. Everything will really turn upside down. Na only God go fit help us for dis country, my country people. Na only God go fit help us. Me, I don know say dis hike in fuel price, it will cause a lot of problems in this country. And you see, one of them now is several groups have started urging the NLC and the TUC to declare a nationwide strike. And also, they are going to, start a protest over, this petroleum hike of 18. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? I really hope the federal government and Bola Ahmed Tinubu would really look into this before it will get out of hands. And I can tell you that the masses are the ones that will suffer it the most if these guys should, actually go on strike. It's going to be very disastrous for us in this country. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.